Wait, that's happened? Coca-Cola created Santa? When you picture Santa Claus, you probably imagine the same image everyone else does. Red suit, white beard, rosy cheeks, a jolly laugh, maybe even a Coca-Cola in hand. But here's the twist. That version of Santa isn't ancient folklore. It's modern marketing, and his real story is far stranger, stretching across centuries, countries, and cultures before landing in your living room on Christmas Eve. Long before Santa was sliding down chimneys, he was a real person. Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop from what is now Turkey. He wasn't known for cookies or sleigh rides. He was famous for generosity, secretly leaving coins for the poor and helping those in need. Over centuries, his legend spread across Europe, inspiring different customs. In the Netherlands, he became Sinterklaas, arriving by boat and visiting homes on December 5th. In Germany, he was sometimes paired with Krampus, a frightening creature who punished bad children. Santa back then could be kind or terrifying. So, how did he go from saint and folklore to the cheerful gift giver we all recognize today? The answer begins in America. Dutch settlers brought Sinterklaas to the New World, and over time, his name slowly evolved into, you guessed it, Santa Claus. But he didn't yet have his famous look. That started changing in the 1800s, especially when writer Washington Irving and poet Clement Clarke Moore portrayed Santa as a magical flying figure delivering gifts at night. The idea stuck. Americans loved it. But the image was still inconsistent. Sometimes he was tall and thin, sometimes he wore brown or green, and sometimes he looked nothing like Santa at all. In 1931, Coca-Cola hired illustrator Haden Sundblom to create a Santa for their holiday advertisements. They wanted him to feel warm, human, and inviting, not like a stern bishop, but like the kind of person you'd actually want to share a drink with. So, Sundblom painted a Santa who was round-cheeked, laughing, friendly, and, most importantly, dressed in Coca-Cola red. His eyes sparkled, his beard flowed. He looked like a man who knew how to enjoy the holidays. The campaign was a hit. Coca-Cola didn't invent Santa, but their version dominated public imagination so strongly that it became the Santa millions of people grew up with. From that point on, Santa's image spread everywhere. Posters, movies, shopping malls, Christmas cards. Other artists copied Sundblom's style. Hollywood adopted it. Department stores built entire winter wonderlands based on it. The Santa costume became standard, the beard became required, and the laugh, ho ho ho, became iconic. Coca-Cola's Santa didn't just sell beverages, he shaped culture. But Santa's story doesn't end there. He became a symbol used by advertisers, politicians, and even soldiers. During World War II, American troops sent propaganda leaflets across enemy lines featuring Santa promising hope and freedom. The U.S. Postal Service created a special address for children to write letters to Santa. Meanwhile, brands stuffed stockings with anything they could: candy, electronics, perfume, toys. Santa had become the world's most successful spokesperson, and he didn't even need a contract. Today the question remains, did Coca-Cola create Santa or simply give him a makeover? The truth is, Santa is a collage of history, religion, myth, and marketing. He evolved over centuries, but it was Coca-Cola that locked in his final form and exported him worldwide. Their Santa became so recognizable that he overshadowed older versions. And now, when we picture Christmas, we picture their Santa. So next time you see a red-suited man laughing in a commercial sitting by a fireplace with a bottle of Coke, remember, you're not just looking at a holiday tradition. You might be looking at the most successful rebranding in history, and somewhere, St. Nicholas, Sinterklaas, and a few medieval poets are all wondering how they got replaced by a soft drink. If you enjoyed this strange piece of history, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more.